Here to talk about her show, Dr. Pimple Popper on TLC, I'd like to welcome Dr. Sandra Lee. Oh, and Ryan. Hi, Dr. Lee.
Hi,
how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for talking to me about pimple popping.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah, your videos, is it weird to say that they're almost kind of mesmerizing?
Yes, I know. It's crazy. I feel they're hypnotic. I don't know what it is. I mean, they've hypnotized me too. So it's crazy. It's crazy how pimple popping has really become this phenomenon now.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so we know why people call you Dr. Pimple Popper, but who was it who officially gave you that nickname?
I mean, I gave myself that nickname. It's a little bit of a it's a little of a story how that progressed. Just because I was on the internet and I discovered that there was a community of people on the internet that like to share popping videos with each other, and it was where they shared these videos, but they didn't use their real name. So I realized I had to make up a name for myself if I was going to share any of my videos. So I just thought, what am I going to call myself? Let me call myself Dr. Pimple Popper, and that's where it came from.
Oh, that's awesome. So is that what inspired you to start uploading your own videos, as you saw that kind of was a trend at the time?
Well, I mean, I think I just had an Instagram page, and I just wanted to show a little window into my world as a dermatologist, posting about different kind of skin issues. But it happened that early on I posted a blackhead extraction video, and I got a noticeable increase in attention. And that's when I realized that it was a thing. I posted again, and it happened again. And it was through that I discovered that there was this sort of subculture on the internet of people who shared pimple popping videos with each other. But they would be videos that people found, on the internet. And I realized that I had this material. I mean, these were people who were coming into my office. Why don't I just ask them if they don't mind me videotaping it and posting it on social media? And that's what happened. 4 years later, look, now we have a TV show, and I have a book that just came out, and all this crazy stuff is going on. I'm talking to you guys all about pimple popping. Yeah. My dad's a dermatologist, and my husband is a dermatologist, and I didn't tell them I was doing this initially. And I just knew that there was something there, and I was really persistent. I mean, I posted something almost every day, and but it is still surprising because when it comes down to it, it is just really about pimple popping. How come this is such a phenomenon? I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what it is. It's just something that people are fascinated by. And I think we like to be educated, and we like to learn about things. And I think it also, what's so interesting is it really makes people feel good. It makes people feel happy. Yeah. And you're happy that somebody else is happy, that we've helped them. And so that's why I think it's successful, that it just really, it's helping the world and not hurting the world.
Now, if you didn't go into dermatology, what would you have specialized in?
Well, within dermatology, I am more of a dermatologic surgeon, and I'm also a cosmetic dermatologist. So I was already doing a lot of similar things along a similar vein, but I certainly was not popping this many pimples. I mean, I would really maybe remove a cyst, I would say 10 times a year, and now it's like at least 10 times a week. So it's crazy.
What do you enjoy most about doing your show on TV?
The patients, and how that I get to see how it has changed their life. I don't really see that or think about that in my work. I mean, you just do what you do, and you see patients in the office, and then they go home, and you don't see where they live. You don't see their family members or their friends, or how these the changes, what you've done has changed their life, and it's nice for me to see it, and it makes it all worth it for me. I just think it's a wonderful thing. I'm really lucky that I get a chance to see that.
And after you started showcasing your work on television, how much more did your life change after that?
Well, I mean, now it's people come from, not just across state lines, not even, but from other countries and other continents to see me, and that's just crazy. It's so interesting, the power of social media and TV, that when people see you and they see how you interact with patients and they hear your voice and they trust you and they want to see you. And because dermatology has to deal with a lot of you deal with a lot of people who, they're coming in a very it's a tough kind of situation they're in because they're embarrassed maybe of what they have, and you really want somebody, I think, that you feel you can trust, somebody that they don't want you to feel pain, they want to take the best care of you that they can, and I'm lucky I get to showcase that to the world, but it's crazy where people are coming from, and then I get recognized. What's actually really interesting is I get recognized a lot because of my voice, not necessarily. Not as much, probably more so now, my what I look like because of TLC, but from my social media, it was more my voice that you would hear and not so much see me. And there have been many instances where I've been like in an airport or at a party and someone has heard my voice and they've looked for me just because of the voice that they hear, which is crazy.
Well, wonderful, wonderful work, and we look forward to what you have in store for us next on Dr. Pimple Popper on TLC. And thank you so much, Dr. Lee.
Thank you.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.